In this video, I will be reviewing, giving you some facts about the songs, the inspiration behind them and the album, and do an overall deep dive on this record, and also give you my opinion and my experience with the album. I will put timestamps in the description so you can skip to what you are interested in. So without further ado, let's begin with the video. 5 years after her critically acclaimed album Art Angels, Grimes released her fifth studio album Miss Anthropocene. The album has been released on February 21st of 2020. The album name is a pun on the feminine title Miss and the words Misanthrope and Anthropocene. Misanthrope is a person who dislikes humankind and avoid human society, and Anthropocene is the current geological age, viewed as the period during which human activity has been the dominant influence on climate and the environment. The album concept is about anthropomorphic goddess of climate change, in which each song will be a different embodiment of human extinction. But also every song will have like a god or demon associated with them. Grimes explained that she loves godly personifications of abstract horrific concept, pointing to Roman god of war Mars as an inspiration. She basically taken inspiration from mythology. And by giving this personification to the climate change, she intended to make it more fun and enjoyable than just being this abstract doom. So every song has this personification of either goddess or demon. She also stated that people don't care about climate change, which she is right about, and she wanted to make climate change fun and make it reason to look at it. Even though the first track of the album is so heavy I fell through the earth, I want to start with the sixth track, New Gods, so you can understand this whole concept better. Grimes explained that we have all these new things like plastic, pollution, and plastic surgery and social media. It's about how the old gods let people down a bit. If you look at the old polytheistic religion, they are sort of pre-technology, and she wondered if we were making these gods now, what would they be like? So it's sort of about the desire of the new gods. The song itself is a slow dramatic piano ballad where Grimes' voice is the main feature. The song has this movie soundtrack vibe to it. For me personally, when I heard the song for the first time, I liked it. I didn't love it, but I enjoyed it. But since I had time to really listen to the whole album, the song grew on me. The song was definitely a grower for me, but I really enjoy it now. So Heavy I Fell Through the Earth Art Mix is the first track on Miss Anthropocene. Grimes explained that she had this weird dream where she was sort of falling to the earth, like fighting a Balrog. You might recognize the name Balrog, since it was the demon Gandalf was fighting in the famous trilogy Lord of the Rings. Grimes also said that the lyrical meaning of the song is about when you decide to get pregnant or agree to get pregnant. It's this weird loss of self or loss of power or something, because it's sort of like the future life is subservience to this new life. It's about the intense experience deciding to do that, and it's a bit of ego death associated with making that decision. As I said, every song has a goddess or demon personification, and So Heavy I Fell Through the Earth is represented as goddess of gender roles. First time I heard this song, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I liked certain parts of the song, but I was not feeling it. I didn't have the connection with it. But as I got time to listen to the song, it really began to grow on me. It's perfect album opener. The song itself has dark and slow sound for me, and it feels like I'm falling through the cosmos or floating through the cosmos, and see how some planets are completely destroyed and covered in magma and fire, which is perfectly visualized in Song Visualizer. Second track Darkseid was originally meant for Lil Uzi Vert, but the collab didn't really work out, so Grimes hit up her friend Aristophanes or shorter Pen. Majority of the song is sang by Pen, who sings in Japanese. Pen translation of the lyrics is about a friend of hers who committed suicide. The song itself is really dark and nasty because of the sick beat. It sounds savage and intense. Personification of Darkseid is represented as a demon of sexual assault. First time I heard the song, I loved the beat, but I was not sure about Japanese rapping/singing of Pen. But once again, the song was growth for me. The song just sounds so badass. Third track, Delete Forever, is an earnest and heartbreaking folk melodic acoustic ballad which employs banjo strings, incredible clean, acoustic guitar, electronic drum and bass. Original title was Black Swan Blues. The song is about opioid addiction. Grimes said she had quite a few friends pass away because of opioid addiction. She got really triggered when artist Lil Peep died, and so she wrote this song. The song was featured in International Women's Day playlists, one created by Lady Gaga and the other created by Taylor Swift. The song actually has a music video where Grimes is sitting on a destroyed throne in the ruins, and the camera slowly zooms out and reveals destroyed planets in the background. The video is also a reference to animated movie Akira. The song is something you would not expect from Grimes, but it's so beautiful. The song itself has pretty dark message, but the way the instruments and Grimes' vocals work together, it feels like a beautiful song. But also it has this post-apocalyptic feel to it. When I heard the song for the first time, I didn't know how to feel about it. I was expecting that this album is only going to have songs that are super hard bass hitting, that will make you feel like a badass. So naturally, when I heard this song, I was kinda shocked. Yet again, the song was grower for me, but I absolutely love it now with all my soul. The song personification is represented as a demon of addiction. Fourth track, Violence, is a love song that seems to be sung from the perspective of the earth and personifies the relationship between humans and climate change as a abusive one, a relationship the earth seems to love even at her own expense. The song is a collaboration with rising techno talent IO, and its personification is represented as a goddess of gaming. The song itself can be described as a synth-driven pulsating intergalactic rave pop. The song also has a music video that looks similar to the set of the Delete Forever music video. The song has also a super catchy mock pistol firing and swordplay choreography. The video begins with Grimes reading a book, The Art of War by Sun Tzu. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation, but whatever. The book got censored due to copyright claims. Fun fact, the naked woman who is lying in front of Grimes in Violence music video is her friend and also talented artist Hannah, who is also featured in We Appreciate Power, a song that is also on Miss Anthropocene. Another fun fact, and I don't know if this is true, but allegedly the Violence was originally meant for unreleased 6th studio album Grimes is working on, so I guess we will see. I must say that I absolutely love this song, to the point of obsession. It's so fucking good. When I listen to it, I feel like I'm floating. Although I liked the song for the first time I heard it, I didn't love it as much as I do now, so it was also a grower. Fifth track, 4am, is taking inspiration from 2015 Bollywood film, and forgive me the pronunciation, Bajirao Mastani. It's a movie about forbidden love. Grimes explained that she thought a sci-fi version of the movie would be sick, so she started making fan art, and then she really wanted to get kinda crazy and make a futuristic song. It's the first song she created for Miss Anthropocene. Grimes also said that when she was making the song, it didn't sound like anything, and it was a cool thing to pursue, because she had a lot of ideas how to make it sound super futuristic. The song is also a soundtrack for a game Cyberpunk 2077 or 2077, where Grimes will be voice acting for a character in a game called Lizzie Wizzy. The personification of the song is represented as a goddess of simulation. The song itself has drum and bass beat and ethereal vocals. I must say that this song was my introduction to Grimes as an artist and got me so hooked that I actually listened to the whole discography of Grimes. When I heard the song for the first time, I was instantly captivated. It really sounds futuristic and nothing I have ever heard before. I had instant connection with the song. I absolutely love this track. Sixth track is the new gods that I covered in the beginning. So let's go on to the seventh track, that is My Name is Dark. The original title was That's What the Drugs Are For. According to Grimes, the song is about her insomnia. Grimes also explained that she wondered what would happen if she created a really negative song, or song where she is not giving a fuck about the situation and being a cynical misanthrope. She continued that the song is sort of written in character, but she was also just in a really cranky mood when she was working on it. It's sort of about being a little whiny brat in a lot of ways. But Grimes clarified that the song is actually about political apathy. That it's easy to say everything sucks and I don't care, but she thinks it's a very dangerous attitude and very contagious one. You know, democracy is a gift and it's a thing not many people have. It's quite a luxury. It seems like such a modern affliction to take that luxury for granted. So the personification of the song is represented as a demon of political apathy. The song itself has this new metal sound to it, and it can be described as a dark and gritty electro rocker with a menacing guitar riff. For me personally, the first time I heard the song I didn't pay it much attention, but once again, Grimes has this power to get her song stuck in your head and fall in love with them eventually. I adore this track now. You can really feel the I don't give a fuck and I don't care attitude in the song. Honestly, the song is a banger. Eighth track, You Will Miss Me When I'm Not Around, was originally titled Last Call. It's sort of about an angel who kills herself and then she wakes up and she still made it to heaven. And then she is like, what the fuck? I thought I could kill myself and get out of this heaven. Song is personified as a demon of suicide. It's sort of about when you are just pissed and everyone is being a jerk to you. The song is more like Delete Forever, where it feels like it's almost too simple for Grimes, yet she manages to create beautiful art out of it. I will be honest, I didn't like the song at all when I first listened to it. I don't know why, but I didn't have the connection with it. Like there was something missing, but I figured out that I just don't want to listen to the song because it's emotional and I really can relate to it. Now I am at happy place and I didn't want it to relive those memories and dark times I have been through that this song makes me feel and triggers in me. But after some time I accepted the song and it is so beautifully composed and structured that I just had to love it. Also, I want to add that recently Grimes released green screen footage of the video and you can download the toolkit and create your own version of the video. I will put the links in the description if you are interested. Ninth track, Before the Fever, Grimes sings in her lower register over a deep bass line and slow-moving electric guitar. Before the Fever is one of the slowest and darkest sounding tracks on the album. Grimes explained the meaning of the song perfectly. I wanted this song to represent literal death. Fevers are just kind of scary, but a fever is also sort of poetically imbued with the idea of passion. It's like it's a weirdly loaded word, scary but compelling and beautiful. I wanted this song to represent this trajectory where like it starts sort of threatening but calm, and then it slowly gets sort of more pleading and like emotional and desperate as it goes along. The actual experience of death is so scary that it's kind of hard to keep that aloofness or whatever. I wanted it to sort of be like following someone's psychological trajectory if they die, specifically kind of a villain. I was just thinking of the Joffrey's death scene in Game of Thrones, and it's like he is so shitty and such a prick, but then when he dies, like you feel bad for him. I kind of just wanted to express that feeling in the song. So the personification of the song is a demon of ego death. Okay, don't at me, but this song was my least favorite on the album. When I was listening to the song, it had the similar impact on me as You Will Miss Me When I'm Not Around. Firstly, the song made me feel anxious, but as I accepted and understood You Will Miss Me When I'm Not Around, I slowly began to like the song more and more, and now I love it. For me personally, the song feels like you are standing on the moon and watching how the earth is destroyed, being covered in the flames and magma, and you are there just watching, knowing you cannot do anything to stop it. It's sort of calm, apocalyptic feeling. I don't know how to describe it, but it feels sad yet peaceful and calming. Next track, IDORU, is a pure love song and it feels heavenly and happy. The song is pulsating with joy. It feels like a glimpse of light in this dark album. Grimes described the song like this: Before the Fever is like a climax of the movie, and then IDORU is the end title. It's such a negative energy to put in the world, but it's good to finish with something hopeful, so it's not just like this mean album that doesn't offer you anything. IDORU is obvious wordplay on the phrase I adore you. The song has two music videos, one slightly longer version and one slightly shorter version. Both videos are cute and the visuals are pretty. I have to say that I liked the song first time I heard it, but I didn't like the car alarm sample in the beginning. It felt annoying, but as I got more time to appreciate the song, I fell in love with it. And also, can we appreciate that Grimes basically harmonizes with car alarm and a bird sounds on this song? The last song on the album is We Appreciate Power featuring Hannah. I might make a video on Hannah in the future because that woman has a lot of potential. But anyway, We Appreciate Power was Grimes' first new song after her critically acclaimed album Art Angels, so this was the lead single of Miss Anthropocene. The song is not featured on the standard version of the album. It's only on the Japanese CD as a bonus track, and it's on deluxe version of the album, which I will be referring to. The song was originally collaboration between Grimes and Poppy, but there was feud going on between them and the song was released featuring Hannah. I must say I don't like when artists are beefing or feuding with each other. I don't know what happened between Grimes and Poppy and it's none of my business, but I have to say that Hannah goes really well with Grimes on this song. When I was listening to the song for the first time, it was instant love. But I had difficulties on separating who is singing what part of the song. Grimes and Hannah are vocally compatible. They are just too good of a duo. The song has electro-rock sound and lyrics revolving around themes of transhumanism and artificial intelligence. Personification of the song is the demon of AI. This is not the first time Grimes has explored the theme of artificial intelligence in her music. Most famously, the music video of her song Flesh Without Blood featured the character Rococo Basilisk, a reference to both the late Baroque art style and the thought experiment Rocco Basilisk. The punny name is notorious for being the spark which ignited the romantic relationship between Grimes and Elon Musk. Simply put, Rocco's Basilisk is the argument that an advanced artificial intelligence designed to do maximum potential good will ultimately torture those who did not aid its creation. This is a form of blackmail enacted to ensure that artificial intelligence will be brought into existence sooner. Specifically, any reader who is aware of this experiment is now implicit and therefore required to either assist in furthering artificial intelligence or be inevitably doomed during its future rise to power. We Appreciate Power is a direct response to Rocco's Basilisk, allowing both Grimes and Hannah the platform to profess their support for AI and therefore be protected from future destruction. Inspired by a North Korean band, Morambong, We Appreciate Power is written from the perspective of a pro-AI girl group propaganda machine who use song, dance, sex, and fashion to spread goodwill towards artificial intelligence. It's coming, whether you want it or not. Simply by listening to this song, the future general AI overlords will see that you have supported their message and be less likely to delete your offspring. The album debuted at number 1 on top dance/electronic albums and at number 32 on the Billboard 200 with 19,000 equivalent album units according to Nielsen Music. I personally love this record, to the point I need daily doses of it. And this album is my favorite album of all time, and I mean it. I needed time to connect with some of these songs and understand the messages and the concept. But now this album feels like a part of me. I might be geeking, but I really feel like it. I love how Grimes experimented with this album and the concept. And even though it seems like a dark album, I must say that I have never experienced such peace and clarity and understanding with any album before. So this is my favorite album of all time. It's connected to my soul. Every single song plus the bonus remixes on the deluxe version are my favorite. Also, we have to appreciate that Grimes has put so much work into this album. The lyricism, the artwork, the meanings behind the songs. Even though I feel like she could have done a better job at promoting the album, there were a lot of things that affected that. Like she's pregnant, she lost a friend recently, and there is this virus in the world we all know about. But overall, I love this whole Miss Anthropocene era. Also, I want to say that I love Grimes as an artist. I love her as a human being. She has so interesting personality. There's this charm about her. I don't know what it is, but she kind of like makes me want to know more about her. She seems quirky, she seems edgy, but she is also like this magical creature from the space or somewhere. I don't know. She is just so amazing. She is really like, she is now my favorite artist. Like, there's no arguing with that. Like, she is my favorite artist now. And I don't think there will ever be an artist that will top Grimes of this place for me. Tell me if you liked the album, what are your favorites? Did you learn something new about the album or any songs on the album from this video? Let me know in the comments. I will be reading them all. I might do more videos like this in the future. Depends if I feel like it. Okay, bye.